Future Talk is our ArtPrize 8 exhibition at UICA, and we decided to unite all of the works through material and medium rather than specific content, because we knew that this year, 2016, was a very special type of year. We knew that ArtPrize, the event, would fall pretty much immediately equidistantly between the Olympics and the general election. And so we were thinking a lot about what our ArtPrize 8 guests would bring with them when they came to UICA. Connecting the work by media is exciting. It's not something that we do very often. And it really gave us time to listen for those conversations. It let us make space to figure out what would be happening in our country, what people would be talking about, what would be bombarding them from their radios and social media screens and televisions. The artists are using digital and new media tools. All of the works were created within the last 3 years, and these new works are really activating digital new media tools that are accessible in a way that they have never been accessible before. They are using them in a way that perhaps the tools weren't immediately prescribed to be used, and they are challenging viewers to have new experiences with artworks, and I think they're challenging all of us to look at the technology we do have and say, what else can this be? How can this be more? And how can this speak out my voice in a way that feels authentic to my experience? We are living in a time where digital tools, where screens and phones are mediating many of our experiences. It's something that we're all using every day, and it's not just to capture our experiences and then share them. It's an integral part of the experience. And so the artists who are in Future Talk are taking not only the tools that are widely available and commonly used, but are also using exciting advanced digital tools that have not become as prevalent within our daily use yet. And they're using those tools to explore the ways that we're living digital lives and the way that we are having experiences as a massive group and society and in individual units from individual perspectives. I think that most of the pieces are the artist's own response to something that's happening, that most people have access to some of the details of that conversation or some of the feelings that might fuel that conversation, and yet it's not so pointed, and they're just not so easy as being one-liners. They're really dynamic. A lot of the pieces are simple in presentation and are very complicated in concept. And then I think the inverse can be true. There's this moment, and one of our pieces in the show I think hits right at the crux of this, of a responsibility to choose where your information is coming from when you have access to infinite sources and just boundless information. And so really thinking about, who do I trust to be a resource? Who do I trust to fill me with truth? What is my truth? And am I only seeking views that are similar to my own truth, or am I comfortable being challenged? So these are these questions that we're asking and that we're sort of unpacking through several of these artworks.